What annoys me is also the fact that there's so many neoliberals who don't like criticism of Biden while you're simultaneously supporting him. Like I say out loud, I'm going to vote for Biden, and then I criticize him. And there's a lot of people who are just like, wait until after the election to criticize him. And I just feel like I physically can't do that. It's like, it's too much of an elephant in the room. Just as like comedians, you can't not address the fact that Biden is
like an old Woody doll where you like pull the pull string and he's like, there's a snake in my boot, or you know, dog face pony soldier. I don't feel a need to criticize him right now.
And it's not good political strategy either for when I tell this to folks who are neoliberals and people who work on the campaign, or people, friends of mine who are kind of in that political world that I'm not in, like the more democratic establishment folks, or half. I say to them, please don't tell me not to do that, because in fact what I'm doing is helping you. Because the young people in the street that I organize with, they don't want to hear none of that nonsense about how Biden is the best choice and Biden's amazing and Biden is, no. The young people in the street want me to validate their concerns. They want me to talk to them about the 1994 crime bill. They want me to talk about what are the differences in the positions that Joe Biden has right now. They want me to talk about Kamala's record and how I believe she can be better and how she is really great on many issues like immigration, for example. She has conceded on some of the things around criminal justice reform that people criticized her for. You know, you already know their positions on Israel-Palestine. I mean, they might as well be Republicans on that particular issue. So I'm not gonna lie, and that's the thing that people don't understand. For you to win, people like to hear the truth, and I'm talking about progressives and people who are quote kind of. I'm like a small D Democrat, like I think being part of and able to vote in the primary has been important, which is why I've been a Democrat. But at the end of the day, you got to tell people the truth, and I've been able to do more work that I feel like more work being honest and saying I'm going to vote for Joe Biden. And then at the same time criticizing versus trying to lie and be like, everything's so wonderful, smells like daisies out here. Let's all go together, kumbaya to the polls. It's just, it doesn't work. And if that's what the campaign thinks is their strategy, I'm telling you right now, it doesn't work. Like I'm in Louisville, Kentucky. Amy McGrath is out here, as you know, running against Mitch McConnell, who's another devil. There's a lot of devils out here. I didn't know. I thought there was one devil, but America has taught me that the devil is many. And the people out here are like, look, I ain't with it. Like, they're not with Amy McGrath. And I'm just going to be honest with you about that. And I actually had to go out publicly and say, if you got a couple of extra dollars in your pocket, give it to Raphael Warnock, give it to Sarah Gideon, give it to, Jamie Harrison, because it's not going to work over here. I'm on the ground. The Black people and Black young people are not with Amy McGrath in the state of Kentucky. And it's because people want you to say Amy McGrath and rah, rah, rah. Amy McGrath, I've lived here for 2.5 months straight. I never seen the lady. We've done major demonstrations. We have had big community festivals with food trucks. So that's not that controversial. If you don't want to come to a march, come to the darn barbecue that the community has put together. We've had concerts out here, social justice concerts. We went knocking on doors in the west end of Louisville, which is the highest concentration of Black people in Kentucky, nowhere to be found. And so it's not gonna work. And she said, I'm following the Biden campaign because we're not gonna do door knocking. This is, if you're not knocking on the people's doors, especially what they call low propensity voters or people that are not, consistent voters, it doesn't work if you're not engaging the people, folks. And so I don't know. I'm hopeful that the Joe Biden will win this election. But if we don't win with a mandate, like if you don't crush Donald Trump at the polls, it's not going to work because he's not going to leave office. We got to crush the